Devin Haney is an undisputed champion, yet despite holding all the belts and demonstrating exceptional skill, he often doesn't get the recognition he deserves. Critics frequently label his style as boring or claim his opponents were past their prime, but a deeper look at his career reveals the brilliance hidden in his ring performances. From his lightning-fast combinations to defensive masterclasses, Haney has consistently proven himself as one of the most technically gifted fighters of his generation. This article explores his 5 most impressive wins, showing why the dream is anything but underrated. Starting with one of the defining moments of his career, Haney's performance against Jorge Linares showcased his superior footwork and tactical intelligence. Linares, a former world champion with decades of experience, presented a real challenge. Many expected Haney to struggle against a seasoned counterpuncher, but he danced around the ring with precision, controlling distance, and exploiting every opening with pinpoint accuracy. His jab was not only a scoring tool but a weapon to disrupt Linares' rhythm, breaking down the veteran's offense without taking unnecessary risks. This fight highlighted Haney's ability to combine patience with aggression, demonstrating the kind of intelligence that makes him a nightmare for even the most experienced opponents. Next up, Haney's bout with Yuriorkis Gamboa was a defensive masterclass. Gamboa was known for his explosive style, a lightning-fast southpaw with knockout power in both hands. Critics questioned Haney's ability to neutralize such an aggressive fighter, but he did so with flawless timing and movement. Every attempt by Gamboa to close the distance was met with deft pivots, counters, and body angles that left him frustrated and off balance. Haney didn't just win, he controlled every aspect of the fight, turning a potential slugfest into a showcase of defensive genius. Observers who labeled his style as boring missed the subtle brilliance of his ring IQ, the kind that turns offense into a calculated symphony. One cannot overlook Haney's confrontation with Joseph Diaz Jr., which highlighted his adaptability and precision under pressure. Diaz was hungry, relentless, and coming off strong victories of his own. Haney faced the challenge head-on, switching between orthodox and subtle angles, catching Diaz off guard, and capitalizing on split-second mistakes. His combinations were crisp, surgical, and delivered in ways that made it difficult for Diaz to mount any sustained attack. The victory was not just about scoring points, it was about outthinking and outmaneuvering a dangerous adversary, reinforcing Haney's reputation as a cerebral fighter whose talent extends far beyond mere speed or reflexes. Another gem in Haney's career came against Robbie Gonzalez, where his bodywork and fight tempo were nothing short of spectacular. While some skeptics argued that Gonzalez was not at the peak of his powers, Haney's approach turned the fight into a lesson in strategy. He varied his attacks, targeting both head and body, changing rhythm and pace to prevent his opponent from finding a comfortable groove. The result was dominance without chaos, precision without recklessness. Fans who dismissed Haney as too clean or unexciting failed to see the artistry in controlling a fight from start to finish, ensuring every punch served a purpose. Finally, Haney's performance against Deandra McCullough solidified his status as a generational talent. In this bout, his combinations were blistering, his footwork immaculate, and his defensive awareness unparalleled. Haney anticipated counters before they came, adjusted angles mid-combination, and maintained a level of composure rarely seen in boxers of his age and experience. It was not just a win, it was a statement that Haney could dominate any lightweight, regardless of style or strategy. Critics who claimed his career lacked highlight reel moments were silenced by the precision, speed, and intelligence on display. Across these 5 fights, a clear pattern emerges. Devin Haney is a master of control, timing, and adaptability. Each victory is a lesson in boxing fundamentals, demonstrating why he deserves universal respect. His style may not always produce flashy knockouts or dramatic finishes, but the depth of his technique, combined with his ability to neutralize opponents' strengths, underscores why he is not just a champion. He is a strategically brilliant, technically gifted, and generationally talented fighter. In a sport often obsessed with highlight reels and explosive knockouts, it's easy to underestimate fighters like Haney, who rely on mastery of fundamentals, discipline, and ring intelligence. However, a closer look at his career, particularly these 5 wins, shows that he is far from underrated. The Dream has consistently faced tough opposition and emerged with performances that prove his dominance, all while maintaining composure, precision, and tactical brilliance. For fans, analysts, and casual observers alike, Haney's journey is a reminder that greatness in boxing is as much about brains as it is about brawn. The criticisms of boring style or opponent's age do not hold up against the evidence of his dominance, his ability to control fights, and his unmatched ring IQ. Every jab, every pivot, and every combination contributes to a cumulative brilliance that is both subtle and profound, defining Haney as one of the elite talents in the sport today. As Devin Haney continues to defend his undisputed status, the world may slowly start to recognize the magnitude of his accomplishments. His 5 most impressive wins not only illustrate his technical superiority but also reinforce his reputation as a fighter whose skill transcends spectacle. It is time to stop sleeping on the Dream, to appreciate the depth of his mastery, and to acknowledge that his impact on the sport is significant and enduring. If you want to follow Devin Haney's journey, get detailed fight analysis, and stay up to date with the latest in boxing, make sure to subscribe to Shire for expert coverage and inside access to every major matchup.